Hi, congrats, you made it to midterms. Your second essay is using a historical lens to look at a poem. So you read 4 poems and you'll choose one, and you will compare the topics the author discusses with real historical images from the Library of Congress. Fun. So, a lot of your commentary will compare and contrast words from the poem and images that you found from the free to use section of the Library of Congress. Pretty neat. Historical criticism is a field that looks at how history impacts things like literature. All you really need to know is what you're seeing in the evidence from the poem and what you're seeing in the historical images. You don't have to go find outside articles or anything like that. But we're progressing from reader response, which is how you feel, to historical response, which shows that there are people in the world that impact how we read and how we write. Isn't that cool? And so you will choose one of the 4 poems and look through here as a works cited to help you cite them correctly at the end in your works cited. You'll also include 3 images from the Library of Congress. Please go back to your notes and talk about the poetic elements like juxtaposition that you saw in the poem, right? Each image should be embedded just like the last essay, and you just got some feedback on that. And you should have a caption for each image that indicates where you found it. You're going to write about 1,200 words, so it's going to be a little bit more than the last essay because now you have your feet underneath you and you kind of know what you're doing. Please make sure you use a works cited page and that you cite the authors. And please use textual evidence from the poems as well as the actual images, and you might discuss the images as well in terms of, this image is use this color, which juxtaposed with that wording, things like that. If you have questions, you're always welcome to reach out to me. I know you can do this, and I know you're going to do an excellent job.